Hi there, I'm MCMONAGLE and welcome along to this special Sunday Mail interview for the Young Scot Awards 2012. I'm here with the host, Romeo.
Hello.
How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Good. And we're going to tell you a wee bit more about the event and what to expect. So you've been involved now for quite a while, really.
It's the third year of the Sunday Mail Young Scot Awards, and it's one of those events in the diary when it comes round that I get excited about, genuinely excited about, and probably the whole year it's the event that I look forward to the most. It's just such a great night.
What is it that makes it special? Because we do get a lot of people telling us that.
I think it's one of the few, if not the only event in Scotland that recognises young people, and for me, the underlying theme of the Sunday Mail Young Scot Awards is the fact that we're recognising the future talent in Scotland from all walks of life, from all areas, and very much in a culture nowadays where there's a lot of drug, alcohol abuse with youth, gangland problems. If there's anyone that can change that and preach to the kids, it's the youth themselves. So I think the Young Scot Awards do that justice.
Is it nice for you as well that you're involved as more than host? You are genuinely involved in the event. You're on the judging panel. You're involved kind of from the start of the process right through.
Definitely, it feels almost like my little baby in a sense, because you don't just turn up on the night and host. Like you say, judging panel, which I think is the hardest job out of the lot. Forget standing up on that stage in front of 800 odd people, but looking at all the different categories. Every single nominee is deserved of an award. It's just really difficult to choose who should be the one winner in each category. Yeah,
I mean that must be hard, because we see some of the stories on the night, obviously, but when you've got to wade through hundreds and hundreds of them, it must be tough.
Sitting in a boardroom, I think there's about 10 or so judges. You've all got your own different opinions of why someone should win or why that person was better than the other person, if that's possible, and trying to get through all the nominees, get through all the categories. It takes a good couple of hours, but it is rewarding after, because it makes you can walk in there thinking, oh, I'm having a bad day, or I've got this to pay, or something's gone wrong, and then you read some of the stories and it puts everything into perspective.
Can you tell us anything about what's in store? Any special stories or any?
I think this year, out of the past, as I say, I've been involved in the Young Scot Awards for 3 years. Out of the past two, this year I think it's going to be the tearjerker.
Yes.
It's often quite hard on that stage when you look at some of the VTs, look at some of the stories being read back to you, to fight back the emotion. I think this year's going to be pretty hard in that sense, because there are some tearjerkers, some really heartbreaking stories, and again, the stories may be heartbreaking, but they're sort of uplifting as well at the same time. Yeah.
I mean, it's hard enough for people in the audience, obviously, who are sitting there and going through it all, from tears to laughter, right the way through the whole range of emotions. Do you get that on stage as well? Do you feel the same way?
You feel it when you're up on the stage. You feel it coming from the audience. You feel it because the nominees are there themselves, their families, their mums, dads, extended family, because some of the winners might not be there to collect the awards, and you feel that emotion coming from the audience, and it is hard. And you always get that moment where you can turn around to the TV screen and look at that, and that's your 10-15 seconds to collect your thoughts and pull yourself back together. But definitely this year I think it's going to be pretty hard up on that stage.
And it must be amazing for you, having been in the judging, and maybe one that you fought for and you really wanted to win, to then go to the moment where the person comes up on stage and gets the award. Do you feel kind of proud of your involvement?
I think when you've had time to sit down and read all the stories, you feel proud of every single person. And I try to, as the host, when you're on that stage and you're trying to remain impartial to everything, you have to detach yourself slightly from it. But yeah, I just think it's great to see every single nominee make it along with the night. The excitement from the Young Scots themselves when they're sitting in that room is just something that I have never experienced. Going to music festivals, seeing some of your favourite bands live is a completely different experience, but feeling this special emotion from young people and their families, whether they win the award or nominated, is just something completely different.
Great, well, good luck. Hope it all goes well.
Thank you. Look forward to it.
We will see you, hopefully, at the Young Scot Awards 2012 on Thursday, April 26th.